Hello everybody, this is Captain Compost 123. This is going to be my first video, but so I made one before this. Like, this is take 2, because I wasn't happy with how the other one turned out. But anyway, so I made one of these mini Altoid tin survival kits. Pretty much I took a bunch of what everybody else had in there and put some of that in here, but I did do a couple of my own things I haven't seen people have in here. It's not totally done yet. There's a couple more things I was thinking about putting in here. Like, I was definitely going to put fishing line. I haven't had a chance to go get some, and I don't have any laying around anywhere, so definitely going to get some fishing line. Other than fishing line, I was thinking about maybe putting one of those ramen packs, the little seasoning packs. I was thinking about putting one of those in here maybe, but I don't think there would be enough room after the fishing line got in there, so probably just have that and no fishing line. But that's okay with me. So I'll go ahead and show you what's inside. And yeah, so here we go. Sorry for that air time there. We got the rubber band here. So, rubber band. Woo! Okay, then we have the tin itself. And then we have a match striker right here. It's super glued on there, so I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do, but it's on there now. So, here is some string. It's about 8 or 10 feet of string. Probably doesn't look like that much string, but it is, because when I spread my arms across like this, it is a little bit longer than my arms. So, you know, it was longer than my arms by a couple feet, but so this. And then we've got matches here. There's about 15 different matches, I think. Not 15 types, but like 15 individual matches. Then I got the rubber band on there as well, so I got a couple rubber bands. I have tinder, my cotton swabs. I got a couple of them. I have a screwdriver. Probably doesn't really look like a screwdriver, but it is. Promise. It's a really little bitty screwdriver, but that's why it's in here. And I think it's for your keys, because it has a hole in it right here. So I think that's what it was supposed to be for, but I have my multi-tool on me all the time, so I don't really need this. But then I carry this every day too, so I have no shortage of screwdrivers, I guess. But anyhow, I figured you could use this as a like a splitter, a really small log splitter, you know. So if you had little pieces of wood, maybe this big around, you could split it with this maybe. You know, not very much wood, but some wood at least. So, got a screwdriver. Got a bunch of safety pins. I have a big one, and then I have a smaller one. It's about half the size, maybe a little more. And then I have four really little bitty ones, and I probably would use these just to hold my clothes together. And then these ones, the bigger ones, I would use probably mainly as fishing hooks. So, got some fishing hooks there. And then also I have paper clips in here. I have a big one and a little one. And if these were doing something else, you know, like holding my shelter together, or my clothes, or what have you, you know, I can use these, maybe sharpen them up a little bit on a rock or something. And then I've got a straw, and then inside my straw I have a candle, a little birthday candle that I stole from my fiance's grandma, so I guess kind of a shithead, but that's okay. And then my straw, so yeah. And then I have some tweezers, some itty bitty little tweezers that I stole out of a Swiss Army knife. That's not really a Swiss Army knife, I guess. I bought it at the dollar store, and it's like really, really crappy because it's from the dollar store. But I wanted the tweezers, so I have some tweezers now. And then also I have some toothpicks. Figured you could eat with these, or, you know, whatever you want. But they don't weigh anything, and they take up very little space, so I put them in there. So I got toothpicks. Then I have twisty ties. Figure that could help me make a shelter, possibly, or, you know, whatever. I figured they're just like the toothpicks. They don't weigh anything, and they're flat, and they take up barely any space at all, so they're in there, and had them left over from the trash because I just tie them up. So put those in there, and I saw somebody had those, and I was like, that's a good idea. And then I have Band-Aids, 2 regular sized Band-Aids, just so, you know, if you nick your finger or whatever, you can put some Band-Aids on it. And then I got some gauze. It's about 3 feet of gauze, and it is, I figured you could use it for tinder if you used up your cotton swabs, or you could use it as a sling, possibly, you know, if you break your arm. Or you can obviously use it for what it's meant for and dress your wounds with it if these Band-Aids don't work. So they got that. Got the gauze there. And then this one, let's see, this is a bigger Band-Aid. So it's like my in-between. If you got a big bunion on your foot or something, slap one of these bad boys on there and that'll help a little bit. And then tinfoil. And you can use that for tons of stuff. Everyone knows tinfoil is fucking awesome. So, tinfoil. And it's about, I think it's a foot by a foot. Like 2 square feet, I guess, or a square foot. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it's like a foot by a foot, so tinfoil. And then I have my container itself, like I said, and you can use that as a signal mirror or boil water in it, you know, a little bit of water. You're dying of thirst, there you go. And then I figured I could use one of these, or maybe this, like the very corner of it, and I could poke a hole in the top here, and then take a piece off my shirt, or you know, off my sock, or whatever, just and make some char cloth in there. And so there we go. There is my mini Altoids tin survival kit. And get out there, go hiking, bring one of these with you or something like this. You can buy them at the what are those called? Surplus store, Army surplus store. They have these, and actually they're a little better than these, except for, you know, this one was free, other than the $1 I spent on these tweezers. Everything else I scrounged from around the house. So, but they have ones there, and they're like a few dollars, so like $3 or $4 or $5, I think. And they have like a whistle in there, and there's some ramen packs, or, you know, something like ramen packs, something like that in there. And yeah, so like I said, get out there, go hiking, bring a friend, bring one of these, you're set. So thanks for your time, and have an awesome day.